Welcome to horror heaven. Horror heaven!
Hey guys, Horror Heaven, Jeff back here. We just got back from the theater where we went and saw Evil Dead Burns. Before the trailer pops up, I want to make it clear what we're doing here. We're doing two completely separate videos about this exact same movie. I'm going to do one that's going to have spoilers in it. It's going to be a lot longer and more in depth. So if you're somebody who's seen the movie and kind of want to compare your notes with mine, that's the one you want to watch. And I'm going to do another one that's going to be spoiler free. It's going to be relatively quick because I can't give too much away, but it'll let you know kind of what you're in for. It'll let you know what I think about the movie, and I'll explain a couple of the trigger scenes that are in there because there is a couple. Let's hop into the trailer and get going. There we go. So that's the little trailer slash, preview scene. They show you most of the scene, which is really cool. And you are on the video right now that is not going to have spoilers in it. You can watch this all the way through and it will not ruin anything for you to go see this movie if you haven't seen it yet. So we're going to keep it relatively brief though because I can't get too in depth with it here. The movie delivers exactly what you would expect from an Evil Dead movie. Lots of crazy gore, lots of gross out scenes, a couple of parts that are kind of funny, but those were kind of a swing and a miss for me. And it's pretty good overall. It's, in my opinion, one of the weaker of the Evil Dead franchise. But with that being said, the Evil Dead franchise and IP is one of the most protected ones ever. They don't make a whole lot of their stuff, and even though this is one of the weaker ones in my opinion, it's still better than most movies you're going to see. It's definitely worth your time. I went and spent a decent amount of money to see it, and I don't regret doing that at all. I think it was very much worth my time and effort. Okay, so just to give a little bit of the story, again, we're not going to give anything away, but we're just going to hit you with a couple things that you might be wondering that now you'll kind of have an answer to. It does pick up right where Evil Dead Rise left off. At the end of Evil Dead Rise, if you remember, it showed everybody kind of driving up to that lake that you saw in the beginning of the movie. And this picks up right after that, at that exact same lake. So it is very much a continuation. It's not its own standalone story, not a prequel, nothing along those lines. It is a direct follow-up to Evil Dead Rise. And as far as some of the trigger stuff that's in there, because like with every Evil Dead movie, there's a couple in there. If you have an issue with violence towards animals, or any issues with people doing self-harm, you probably want to skip this one because those two things are not prevalent in the movie, but they're in there in multiple scenes. So if that's something you're not into, you might want to skip this one. Overall, I thought the acting was pretty good in there. The guy who played Edgar, who was the dad, the patriarch of the family, was really, really good. Our final girl in there was awesome. There was just, it was a pretty good put together cast. I'm checking my notes here because I literally just saw this for the first time, so it's not, burned in my brain here. And Hunter Duhan is in there, who plays the Hyde character in the 2 seasons of Wednesday. He's one of our main characters in there. You see him a lot in here. And like I said, overall, I thought it was pretty good. If you're somebody who likes the Evil Dead movies, you will like this. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you like this more than some of the other ones, but I thought it was just a little bit less than those. So without giving too much away, I'm just going to go right ahead and get into my, my little skull ranking I like to do. I rank this one at a 2.5 out of 5. It's right in the middle. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. There's nothing amazing about it. In my opinion, if I was just to say a few negatives, I thought some of the CGI wasn't great. And I thought the movie ran a little long. It was about 2 hours and 5 minutes runtime. You easily could have shaved a half hour off of that without missing anything. But like I said, overall it was pretty good. So go check it out, and then after you check it out, come back and watch the spoiler, full version here, where I'm going to go 20 minutes. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We're going to show a lot of stuff. But for right now, if you haven't seen it yet, get out there, go check it out. I think you guys are really going to like it. Horror Heaven, Jeff, thanks a lot for watching, guys.
Welcome to horror heaven. Heaven, beautiful pain. Welcome to horror heaven.